do today. We're gonna learn and play, sing a song and pray. That's right. God really loves us. God really, really cares about you, me, our families. That's right. God's always right there. Woo! Let me fix my curls. You've tuned into Callie's world. That's right, boys and girls. Welcome to Callie's world. Oh, hey, friends. I know. I didn't say hello, citizens, like Super Callie does. Well, Joe and friends, the truth is, I'm not feeling very super today. Not feeling super at all. Tell you why? I'm gonna need a minute. You see, a couple days ago, me and my best bud Chip, or Championship, I guess, that's his superhero name. Anyway, we were helping Mrs. Reyes cross the street. She was headed to the grocery store to buy food, and I thought, wowzers! Mrs. Reyes has to go to the grocery store all by herself to buy groceries. She doesn't see too well. That must be really hard for her to do. And then I thought, hey, you know what would be, well, super? If we could do this for her. Yeah, Joe, I thought so too. I came straight home and started working on a plan. Championship and Super Callie were going to combine our superpowers to help Mrs. Reyes with her grocery list. But then, every plan we came up with included something we couldn't do, like buying groceries for her. I'm a little kid, and Chip's a little squirrel. We don't have money. Then, we thought maybe we could walk Mrs. Reyes all the way to the grocery store, so at least she wouldn't have to go alone. But me and Chip both aren't allowed to go that far from our houses without our parents. Ugh. One by one, our plans fell apart until we weren't feeling that super at all. We were feeling the opposite of super. Not super at all. So that's why I'm taking off my Super Callie gear. Hey, it's Sam. Hey, Sam.
Hey, Callie. Sorry, Super Callie. Whoa. Hey, what happened to your superhero costume?
Oh, I'm not feeling very super.
Why not?
It's a long story. I wanted to help my neighbor, Mrs. Reyes, but I don't think I can.
Sounds like you need some hope.
Hope?
Yeah, hope. Hope is when you want something to happen so much, but it's also more than that. Hope means you trust with all your heart that it could happen.
Even when you're not sure it would happen for real?
Yup. We hope for a lot of things every day. I hope it doesn't rain today. I hope I eat pizza for lunch. I hope all my friends come to my birthday party. We're not sure how these things will turn out, but when we have hope, we wait and trust God to give us the best results.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I definitely do need some hope. I need some hope that we can really help Mrs. Reyes.
I think I can help you find some hope. I know that God always gives us hope. Check out this Bible story to see an example of that.
Today's Bible story comes from Ruth chapter 4. Just the night before, Ruth told Boaz that if he became her husband, he could help her and Naomi in a big way. He could buy the lands that belonged to Naomi's family and continue the family line. But there was a tiny problem. Even though Boaz really wanted to help, there was someone else who was first in line to be the helper Ruth and Naomi needed. If this relative decided he wanted to be the one to buy the land and marry Ruth, there would be nothing Boaz could do. So Boaz had to be smart about it. He told the other relative all about how he could have all of Naomi's land. The relative really liked that idea and wanted to do it right away. But Boaz said, not so fast. If you agree to do this, you also have to marry Ruth and continue her family line. Is that okay? This did not sound okay to the other relative. He backed out. To show he wouldn't change his mind, he gave Boaz his sandal. So Boaz was able to get all of Naomi's land and become Ruth's husband. Ruth and Naomi learned how to trust God during this time. God gave Ruth and Boaz a son named Obed. Naomi used to be so sad when she first moved back to Bethlehem, and now God gave her new hope through this new baby. God gave hope to Naomi, Ruth, and Boaz. How? Because Boaz and Ruth's you get the idea, great-grandson is Jesus. Jesus came to earth to give everyone a new hope. There are times when we might give up and feel sad, but when we think about how much God cares about us, we can't lose hope. But even when we do, God gives us hope.
Wowzers! So even if we're not feeling very super, we should always have hope because of God.
That's right. But Callie, I saw you and Champion Chip helping Mrs. Reyes cross the street the other day, and I thought the same thing you did. We should help her. So, check this out. I'm Super Sam. I'm Super Callie and Champion Chip's sidekick. I asked Mrs. Reyes for a grocery list, and check this out. Dunzo!
Super Sam, you did it!
I would never have thought about it without you and Champion Chip. For a moment, we didn't have any hope that we could help Mrs. Reyes. But when we talked about it, we found a way to help. We have hope again. It's like God knew you needed me to help too. And just like God gave hope to Naomi, Ruth, and Boaz,
God gives us hope.
now get your Super Callie gear back on. You, Chip, and your dad are going to deliver these groceries to Mrs. Reyes with me.
Super Callie to the rescue! It's been so much fun being Super Callie. What's your superhero name? Whatever it is, Super Friend, I hope you never give up hope. God is always with you and loves you so much. Thanks for learning and growing with me. Peace out!